Hello, Olympus. Today is Thursday, October 24th, and this is OlyTV.
Preseason wrestling conditioning will start Monday, October 28th at 2:30 in the wrestling room, and the parent meeting is on Wednesday, November 6th at 7 p.m. in the lecture hall. The first practice will be on Monday, November 11th at 2:30 in the wrestling room.
Today is the last day you can get tickets for Monster Mash as we have no school tomorrow. They are $20 per couple or $10 for a single ticket. The bookstore is open at lunch and after school. If you buy your ticket at the door, there will most likely be a long line, so buy your tickets today. This dance is for Olympus and Skyline only. Costumes are allowed, but no masks. Foundation cards holders must have a ticket to get in, and you can't just show your ticket your card at the door. You have to have your student ID to get into the dance. You can have a picture of it on your phone though. If you do not have your ID, stop by the bookstore to pick it up.
The 2019 High School Workshop Day is Friday, November 8th from 9 to 12:30 at the Salt Lake Community College. This is a great workshop if you're interested in film, painting, studio production, animation, or fashion design. A bus will be provided and lunch will be served. Please see Miss Allen in the Counseling Center if you are interested.
Now over to Jacob with sports.
Thanks, guys. For sports this week, the Titans have a first-round bye in the high school football playoffs and will take on the winner for the next Skyline vs. Murray next week. They took down our rival Skyline last Wednesday, 41-17. Chase Hopkins had a huge night with 275 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. In college football, the Utes handled Arizona State 21-3 and are now tied with USC for the leading spot in the South. The Utes will take on California this Saturday in Rice-Eccles at 8 p.m. The Cougars pulled a huge upset over number 14 Boise State. They had a bye this week but will take on rival Utah State in the next 2 weeks. The Jazz played their first regular season game last night and barely pulled out a win against the Thunder, 100-95. Donovan Mitchell, who had the first double-double of his career and finished with 32 points and 12 rebounds. Also announced this week, the NBA All-Star Weekend will be hosted here in Utah in 2023, exactly 30 years since the last time the Jazz hosted the All-Star Game. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Jacob. Who do you watch on Twitch? Many gamers are playing the game Hearthstone online and are getting banned for expressing their views about Hong Kong in their live streams. Here's an in-depth look on how this might affect freedom of speech online.
Activision Blizzard, the video game company known for their bestsellers WoW, StarCraft, Call of Duty, Overwatch, and Hearthstone. Hearthstone is a free-to-play mobile game as well as on PC. They hit the fan when they banned a player named Blitzchung. Blitzchung was at one of the highest-ranking matches, Grandmaster 2019 of Season 2. After he won the match, he said, "Liberate Hong Kong" in Mandarin.
你就讲完那8个字，然后导播我们就结束，我们就什么也都不要聊了。然后你随时可以开始，头先低下来。
光复香港，时代革命。
导播可以切回来了。
好，导播谢谢。
谢谢。
That made the Chinese company by the name of Tencent mad. Tencent is one of the largest Chinese companies on the planet that owns 5% of Blizzard Activision. The company has banned him for 1 year as well as took all of his prize money. Blizzard has now banned 3 more players supporting Free Hong Kong. They say they broke the rules of the tournament 7.1.b basically says you can't perform any gestures directed at participants, T-Spot admins, or any other party or indicate others to do the same. I do believe showing a sign up after you lose is not interfering with anyone, but whatever. The U.S. Congress has sent a letter to the company talking about how they're limiting freedom of speech for voicing his opinion on pro-democracy. They told the company to make a decision to go with American views, freedom of speech and thought, or to give in to Beijing's demands in order to preserve market access. They urge them to reconsider their decision with Mr. Chung, aka Blizz Chung. You have the opportunity to reverse course. We urge you to take it. This was signed by Ron Waden, Marco Ruby, Tom Malwowski, Mike Goller, Alexis Cortez. On the side note, if you plan on talking about the Hong Kong ban or stuff on the topic on the forums of BlizzNet, you may find yourself with a 1,000-year ban. Blizzard is calling it trolling. 2 cases have been founded so far. It seems like Activision Blizzard is taking the Beijing route.
Awesome report. It sure makes you grateful for freedom of speech. Hey Cameron, I have a question for you.
All right.
Would you rather swallow a live tarantula or a bottle cap?
Oh boy. Tarantula or a bottle cap? Probably a bottle cap because tarantulas are poisonous or venomous or whatever you want to call it. And I don't want to eat that. It's like cigarettes. Don't smoke, kids. Okay, I have a question for you, coincidentally. Would you rather eat a half gallon of cookie dough in an hour or play Uno for 24 hours straight? No pauses, no breaks.
I'd do both at the same time.
Both at the same time. So you'd eat a half gallon of cookie dough in an hour and then play Uno at the same time.
Yeah. Sounds like fun, doesn't it?
I mean, it does.
Okay then.
Okay, now for weather with Mark.
Hello guys, today's weather is 275.15 Kelvin with a high of 281.15 Kelvin as the high. Tomorrow we'll have a low of 276.15 kelvins and a high of 287.15 with a chance of rain. Saturday we'll get some sun with a high of 286.15 and a low of 270.15. Sunday we'll get some rain with a chance of snow and 276.15 as the high and 265.15 as the low. Stay warm out there, Titans. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Mark.
That's all we have today, Titans. Have an amazing long weekend.